that should be it. But today it wants to be weird. Right, there we go. Bring up the actual stream. Okay, I'm not even seeing any image at the moment. There's a lot of
questions, no answers.
Yeah, a lot of questions, no answers, and a lot of tech work that still needs doing. Oh, you're kidding, that's got some right delays on it. Okay, at least we're live streaming now, I guess. Vaguely.
You think?
I think. I really need to sit down and go through all these settings properly. Right. I need some lessons in how to use OBS properly.
And not just to rip things off you.
Oh, and now that's doing the weird thing again, where it's not coming up on the screen.
Yay!
Oh, you are kidding. I'm not sure why it keeps doing that. That's the one screen I need to pop up and it won't have none of it.
It's like, nope.
Minimise that.
Most of the airbrush work done on that.
This is doing my edit today.
It'll be one of those days.
Yeah, like, bring up the image. Why will it not put that over the top of the other one? It's just decided that it's going to put that in the background.
Good effort.
I'll bring up the settings. You are kidding. This is ridiculous. Why is that not capturing the screen anymore?
Because fuck you, that's why.
That's what it feels like. You are kidding with this. What the hell? It was up there a second ago. Fix the audio, lose the image.
Well, we can't have nice things.
Yeah. It just won't bring that window back up that I'm screen recording. Of course, all this is going out live with me struggling to fix this issue that all of a sudden we're having for no reason.
Looking professional as ever.
Very professional. Like, live stream with no image.
Good move, guys.
Why is that not coming up at all over the top of OBS? It wasn't doing this the other day. Oh, I can click. That'll click. That'll click. The one thing I want, it won't allow.
Nice. You know that, remember back in the day with Channel 4 when it used to have that little picture of a girl when there were no TV?
The one with the clown.
Yeah. That's what we need.
This is absolute. What the? Like, it was up there before. I don't know what the hell's wrong with it. I had the image up.
Yeah.
It's right there.
IR recordings.
This is ridiculous. This should be Oh, finally! I don't know why that was so delayed.
But what did you do to make it work?
I have no idea. It was just being really, really delayed in bringing up that image. And now it's got to reconnect everything. I don't know what I did wrong. I'll have to test this out thoroughly tonight. And over the weekend so we can live stream better on Monday.
Looking forward to not having to work at nights.
Oh, that'd be good, like. No, I currently have 2 viewers. They're probably wondering what the hell's going on because... yeah, that's not a good start to the live stream, really.
Teething problems, that's all it is.
Yeah.
As you probably noticed, we've got slightly better audio today because
Right.
we have a microphone.
I'm not sure what project to do today. And we are currently also setting up Andy's camera, which will be on Twitch once I've figured out how to use OBS properly.
Unless we can double stream on that.
It's processing power at computers as well, doing it. A bit of coffee.
No, I'm on about like if we can both stream through the same account on.
It want to be Twitch, wouldn't it? Want to be thingy.
Oh, I don't know. I was thinking both play on YouTube.
Oh, again, I'm concerned about the amount of processing power it would take to get everything running properly.
No, we'd be using 2 separate computers, just the same.
Oh, right. Yeah, I see what you mean. I thought you meant on this one.
No.
I'm sure what to paint now.
Try making wolf heads. Save me having to buy some off of eBay.
We've got some wolf heads, haven't we?
I'm dead.
You don't want dead wolf heads?
No.
I don't know. I don't know what I actually fancy doing now. Like, I did this morning when I first got up. I was like, I'll do this, that, or other, but tech.
eBay, actually. Whilst I'm waiting for stuff to dry. Wonder wolf heads.
Colour shall I do this guy? Right, at least we've got the microphone thing sorted. My microphone is better. Alright.
Wonder wolf cavalry bits, that's what I want.
I did think of painting one of those balls the other day, but bright pink.
A pink bow.
Yeah, why not? Like a blue mohawk down it, and then just some really weird orcs on it. Now we're doing live streaming, I find myself just looking for things that'll entertain myself as well, rather than just getting tutorials done. I'm gonna have to learn OBS properly now, though. It's gonna be a nightmare. Right. Might paint something a bit different.
Mega bit shop. Yeah, whatever.
Not going to the bits box.
Just be.
Ah. Maybe some 2-ton bikes or something.
Looks like they're available on the internet anyway.
Everything's available on the internet. Alright, so I'm going to start using some Scale 75 Emerald Alchemy, which is a great metallic paint. Because today I fancy doing something a little different. There's that dark blue.
And now for something
Cobalt Alchemy.
completely different.
This is going to be completely different. Still going to be using the same techniques as the other day, but...
Just with metallics.
Yep, I'm going to see what I can come up with. I probably need an even darker blue than that.
I'm going to need to redo my web part soon.
Purples. Oop. Colour do we lose there? Is that metallic? That's a nice dark blue metallic. Arctic blue model colour. Seems dark enough. Yeah, that's much better. Small brush this time. Try not to put it in my coffee. Hey, we have 3 viewers. Alright there, guys.
How do?
How do? I'm sure that's just a Yorkshire greeting.
Probably. Look where we're now then, innit? Now then.
Now then. Right, wet that surface.
So how's the audio today? Is it decent? Is there any improvements we need to make?
Yeah, it'd be nice to know if the audio is coming through as good as we think it is. Now, I know the image is a bit blurry, but I'm having a lot of trouble with the OBS this morning. But hopefully by Monday we'll have all this cracked and it'll be much smoother. Okay, so I'm going to start this really dark metallic blue. Blend in some of these greens on the top. Surface was a bit too wet to start with. That's not going to work. I've got a bit of tissue over there.
No.
Alright. Well, our last says the audio was a lot better than last time.
Ah.
That's something we've got sorted at least. Right, let's get rid of this because that's not a technique to use on that. It's hard to use this technique on metallics.
That's the reason. Silver pigment will stretch as well.
Yeah, it fans out a lot.
I'm glad we're getting hits on YouTube as well as the live stream.
Yeah. Does make life a little bit easier. Rather than having to edit all those videos. Just got to keep working on the quality of the live stream. which is a lesson in and of itself.
Yeah.
Could have done this with an airbrush.
That means farting around, doesn't it?
Yeah, I've only just moved the thing. We'll get some longer cables for it so we can just put them in the middle. And today I am just mucking around with some ideas. Nothing in particular, nothing dead important.
I want him to grease up some wolf heads for an ogre.
I can't be bothered to dig out the ogres, not yet anyway, because if I pull out the ogres I'm doing clown ogres.
I don't want the ogres doing, I just want the heads.
Yeah,
head
I know,
size
but I
right.
need to pull them out to make sure I get the head size right.
To be honest, I'll probably have the models, what I want them for, end of the week anyway.
Alright, then, no drama at all. I just sit and sculpt those. Hopefully.
If it doesn't work out, I'll just get the bits and we'll do a conversion.
Aye.
Win-win either way, isn't it?
It is.
I get spawn what I can use for both armies.
That's what you're going to use them for.
Yeah, and they won't look hideous like the actual spawn models.
Which are overpriced and not very good.
Not very good. I mean, they were crap when they were released.
Yeah, I suppose. Like 15 quid a model as well.
Yeah.
What Games Workshop should have done was just make a core body like they do Tyranids and other Gribblies and have multiple arms so you can just switch them around. I mean, there's no stopping us if I buy some more Catalyst, mate, making our own base spawn with multiple arms and legs that people can just buy.
Yeah.
No good ones. I thought of doing some like casting some seashell from the beach or something that's all weird and spiky, making some bizarre snails with lots of centipede legs. And then you got some Nurgle spawn. So many of these models are going to get stripped as I'm only mucking around with the paints anyway.
Well, it works, mate, isn't it?
Aye.
Right. That.
And because I'm using a Games Workshop brush, I'm really not happy with the brush strokes now. You can't beat the artist opus. As far as I'm aware anyway, I've not tried a brush better than that.
Yeah, they're good brushes, mate.
Now we'll mix in a little bit of this light blue with some of that. Stealing my water again.
Yeah. What of it?
It's not like there's not any more, coming from the tap.
Council pop, innit?
Aye, good old council pop. The pigment in this one's clearly a lot thicker than the last one. I'm just playing around with colour today. Nothing in particular I am doing that's important.
Is that? Oh yeah, it's completed.
It's typical I pick a model that would have been easier to do with the airbrush, now I've moved the compressor.
Yeah, obviously. I mean, come on. Pre-planning, as well, it's totally our strong point.
Of course it is.
Yeah, solar, so that's going to need to be, start with mid-grey.
Yeah, it's not giving me the coverage I'd like, really. It's a nice dark blue, that metallic, but doesn't give very good coverage.
Try the scale 75 ones. We've got a dark metallic blue.
I've got it. That's what I'm using.
And that might be just because of the way you're painting, because you're doing a loaded brush, aren't you?
I've been trying to do that. At the moment, it's not working for metallics very well.
So that's the reason.
Yeah, I mean, metallics are like that. They separate.
They're a bit of a Lawrence in themselves, aren't they?
Aye. This is the regular old school technique. Give it a couple of layers.
Move on.
Yeah, maybe I could just give it a couple of layers and then blend over the top using the loaded brush. Got a couple of viewers. No one ever said, like, no one yesterday really said anything in the comments. And we don't actually have any bullet points or subjects to talk about.
No. So, chat away, guys. That's kind of a point.
Alright, just hanging out at the painting tables. Well, Andy's still working on Angron on the other desk. Is it Angron you're working on at the moment?
Yeah. I'm waiting for
the screamer to dry.
Yeah, well, whatever, the Zinch Demon thing.
Yeah, we know so much about 40k all the time, you know. Well, you do. You usually know what things are called.
Usually, yeah, but sometimes I forget.
Add a bit more of a light colour in there. The metallics don't blend as well on the model. It's going to be a constant problem.
Well, it's I dare say it's the actual silver pigment what's in it, because it's actually silver.
They're just silver. Well, it's all based silver, the pigment.
It's made out of silver.
Fair enough.
Well, at least it used to be anyway, a long time ago.
The Games Workshop, I'm surprised it's not made of lead.
Mercury.
Well, that'd encourage everyone to eat the brushes. Not eat the brushes, put the brushes in their mouth. You know what I mean. It's going to be a long day. I'm not happy with that at all. It's not going on the way I want. It might do with enough layers, but I don't really want to sit here doing layer after layer of the same paint. That's something I'm trying to get away from. And blend a little bit more of the dark blue in there, but this is just smudging too much as a dark colour. Can't seem to do this with metallic paints as well. I did okay on the shoulders for these. It's just this blue pigment, I think. Blended that one okay. Could just do some freehand on the side of this bike.
It was something you wanted to do a bit more.
That's true. Yeah, I don't mind doing it freehand. Just sort of lost because I was expecting to just sit down and crack on with my job to live stream, and then all doing all that tech stuff just completely fried my brain. Can you imagine? I even got up early to sort it all out as well. I still ran out of time. Nah, what should I freehand? Anyone got any ideas? I've got a big panel there to work on.
Freehand a pony.
A pony.
My Little Pony.
I could. There's nothing stopping me. This is gonna get weird.
Yeah, full on.
Well, if we're doing a
My Little Pony.
My Little Pony, we're gonna need some pinks.
My Little Pony theme Marines. You've heard it here first.
Oh, I don't know if I told you. I was thinking the other day. You've got your rubric Marines, right?
Mm-hmm.
What about your Rubik's Cube Marines? And to do all the Thousand Suns in Rubik's Cube colours.
I like it.
Even weirder, have them like doing some kind of spell as a diorama and twisting the other Marine into little cube pieces.
You could get yourself loads of little tiny Rubik's cubes, yeah, and separate them for, you know, like a smite.
Yeah.
So it's like
I just pull them apart and they'd be fun to paint.
it'd be different. Like
The Rubik's Cube Marines. Right, so Andy's now telling me I'm supposed to be painting My Little Pony themed Space Marines. Apparently, why not?
it's about 10 minutes, so.
Got to start with some base colour of some kind. Now they're all cartoony, aren't they? Like,
The new ones are, yeah.
I want to start with some eyes. I think would be the easiest thing to do.
Anime style eyes.
Yeah, big anime style eyes. That will get it started.
Your passes that turquoise.
That's
Yeah.
a metallic one.
Oh, is it? Have you got the same colour in non-metallic? Because I've got the Caribbean as a lighter one.
That was the
Oh, right, okay.
one, I think.
Fair enough. No problem.
If there's another one, it should be on your desk.
Just touch white into it.
Alright. A huge delay on that as well. I've got so much research to do. I do think today the quality of the live stream's putting me off the live stream because of all that fuss this morning. Right, big anime eyes to start with. Let's start with this green and grey, I think. Nope. I don't know where my phone is, I need some reference art. Is that your phone?
No.
Also, it's now in your search, not mine. Oh, Jesus. I gotta flip that image around. Why are we doing this? I have no idea, but apparently we are. So there you go. Alright. All the other Space Marines are going to be jealous of this guy's cool bike. We should put stabilizers on it as well.
Yes.
At least when we get into these sort of moods, it feels like we're making art rather than just making videos for the sake of it. Alright, I'm going to start with big anime eyes. You know those points in your life where you're like, what the hell am I doing?
Yeah, this is one of them.
This is definitely one of them.
Mixy brush. There we are.
Trying to keep that paint really thin. And for those that just decided to join us, we are making what we're making, Andy?
My Little Pony.
My Little Pony themed Space Marines, because we've got no else to do today.
Seemed like a good idea at the time.
Well, at the time, I've started an eye. That's about it. But hopefully, I get this entire bit of bike covered. And we're also contemplating putting stabilizers on. I mean, we should give the Space Marine some kind of hair for his helmet.
He needs a mullet. Business at the front, party at the back.
Yeah, the way things are going, I can see our live stream starting to get very weird.
Well, at some point we'll be able to watch me doing my Day of the Dead stuff.
At some point. Hopefully soon. Monday. We should be able to have all this set up.
Yeah.
Well, it's slowly getting moved up my priority list. Just seems like a good idea, to be honest, to be live streaming. It's just the quality's not that great.
We're just starting, aren't we?
Yep. The new microphone's an improvement, though.
Exactly.
How is the sound for you guys? Let us know in the chat box. Why am I painting this? Let it dry a bit and then layer on. Right, we need another colour.
Like I say, it's like the My Little Pony Space Marines is probably going to get translated onto one of my Eldar vehicles. All the Day of the Dead stuff, been a little random pony somewhere.
Yeah. Right, I need a base colour. This is a ridiculous idea. Give me a blue. I need a good blue that matches this. I think I can see one right there. Now along a bit.
That'd be a good base for it.
Yeah, but I'm not going to do many layers, is it? So I'm going to need the straight white one. Or the paler one. Cheers. And now I'm going to use Hero Blue by Scale 75 to start painting a pony, apparently. Why not?
Yeah.
It'd be great in the future to just get a blank canopy and just ask the people on stream what do they want.
What do you want us to do?
Right. A little bit of this blue.
Dumb ideas. 1 o'clock.
Probably better off doing an outline.
Yeah. How the hell have I got paint all the way up my arm?
I mean, you only just started painting.
Yeah.
I don't know how you manage it.
Remember when I managed to get yellow in me?
I turn around for 2 seconds, you shake the bottle with no lid on, and your entire face is covered in yellow paint when I turn around.
Okay.
Good times in the studio.
I really am a special individual.
A little bit special. Good old Stephen Lynch.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep taking the piss out of the fact that I'm doing this, but it really didn't take much convincing from you for me to do it.
No. What shall I do? This. No, okay.
I've never drawn this before, so I don't know how I'm supposed to be doing this.
He says he's never drawn it before. You should see his bedroom. My Little Ponies are everywhere. It's like that boomerang from the first Suicide Squad.
Why do I not remember that?
So he's the one with this weird fetish.
Aren't all fetishes weird by definition?
Well,
they're only weird to other people.
It was My Little Ponies, dude.
Yeah. Well, it came to your mind to paint this. It's got nothing to do with me.
You're the one doing it.
Because I can.
Can and should, very different.
Well, I've started now.
So you'll finish.
So I'll finish it.
Steady on, Magnus.
Magnus's secret pleasure is My Little Pony.
That would change Mastermind a hell of a lot.
It wasn't actually psychers that were arguing about. The Emperor was just really disapproving of Magnus's obsession with My Little Pony.
Yeah. But seriously, guys, need to get a grip of this dude. This My Little Pony thing's getting all out of whack.
My Little Pony. That's a whole spin-off of itself.
My Little Pony.
Yeah. Sure, that could be a thing.
Well, there's such a thing as bronies.
Oh God, here we go.
I'm just going to leave that one out there, so anyone who's interested, Google it. Then
No, don't Google it.
bleach.
We descend into degeneracy within 38 minutes of the live stream. It didn't take long. It's not exactly a record, though.
No.
Why am I actually doing this? Alright, I know it's freehand practice.
Making me want to do a My Little Pony and the Viper now.
Your freehand's come a long way.
I'm forcing myself to do so much of it.
That's why I've been doing the loaded brush so much. Force yourself to do it, so eventually it'll stick in your memory.
Yeah.
It's just going through the absolute tedium of doing it.
Yeah, I totally get you. It's like the dancing skeleton I did on the Viper is not as good as I'd like it to be, but it's still decent, I suppose.
It's decent enough, you can tell what it is.
Yeah. It's just not as good as I wanted it. I made the mistake of doing something I'd already done before.
That's how you learn.
Yeah.
Or are you talking about something else?
No. I'd done that same sort of image on the wave surfing, but I'd done it smaller, so I wanted to try it bigger, and it didn't come out as nice. But you know, it is what it is. It's just one of many vehicles.
Many vehicles. It's an entire vehicle army, pretty much.
Yeah. I'd put more vehicles in it, but I haven't got the slots. I've run out of fast attack slots.
Let's finish my coffee before it goes cold. This is going to be a weird live stream. Well, there's a picture of all of them there. I could have picked a different colour.
You just went with your favourite, that's what it is.
I don't have a favourite, I don't know any of the names.
That's what you're telling us anyway.
I just remembered that, was it Simpsons episode or Family Guy where someone's getting a tattoo and he's like, I want a skull. And the tattooist's like, I could do a nice Kermit the Frog. He's like, I want a skull. He's like, I'm just going to do a nice Kermit the Frog. It's just like, Space Marine's like, paint my bike, I'd make with like skulls. It's like, I'm just going to do a nice My Little Pony. I think Grimaldi should have something to say about that.
Step away from the paintbrush.
Grimaldi's the guy who can berate somebody back to life.
Yeah. How dare you die on me? What? That
was a great story.
It is a good story.
With some really good characters in it.
Yeah.
Good old Andre.
Andre's a dude.
I don't know what happened to him. I'd like him to get written into another story.
He's on the Eternal Crusader.
What, as a commander?
No.
He got promoted, I remember that
He
much.
got promoted to a lieutenant, but he paid Grimaldus a visit onto the for whatever reason. Grimaldus wanted to talk to him, and then
And when you are beckoned by Grimaldus,
you attend.
you attend.
And then Grimaldus kidnapped him.
What? I've missed that bit of story.
It's literally right at the end,
Yeah.
as he's watching Armageddon drift off into the distance. He's like, "What? Yeah, you coming with me?"
Oh wait, yeah, I kind of remember.
Because he knew that it wasn't just Grimaldus who survived, so it was all about a PR thing.
Well, there should be another book, just the Adventures of Andre. I can breathe again. Emperor be praised.
It always reminds me of that scene in just hearing his name. It reminds me of that scene in Human Traffic. Human Traffic, yeah, not
Yeah.
Human Trafficking.
That's a whole other movie.
That's a great movie.
Now I'm concerned. Human trafficking or human traffic?
Human Traffic. Actually, there is a film about a 2-part series of a film about human trafficking, and that's really good.
Yeah, I'm not seeing that.
Donald Sutherland in.
Well, I have something resembling a head. This is going to be a ridiculous paint job. Oh, I hate it when that happens. I've had this in my pocket, so all my pocket fluffs ended up in the...
Nice.
Yep. Gross. So much nicer than cigarettes. Blech. Right. Back to the
Say
blue.
no to vaping, kids, and makes you look like a ponce.
Yeah, but I don't do it because it's cool. I do it because if I don't smoke, I'll kill somebody. I told you about that guy once at Magic going on about like, are you new to vaping? Like it's some fashion thing. It's like, how much wattage have you got? This, that, and other. It's like, mate, I'm smoking this because it's not a pouch of backy.
Yeah, making out that he's vaping because he's cool and that.
Yeah, I don't get that.
It's like having a man bun.
Yeah.
Your vagina's in the mail.
Yeah, good. When's that out for delivery? Going to need a darker blue to put outlines on this. That'll be a bit clearer that way. Palette's too bright. It needs to be. The tone needs to be darker. Something similar to this one, Andy. There, I'll do nice. What's this? Navy blue. Scale 75. Yeah, that'll do. Once again, I'm going to end up with every single one of your paints on my desk.
It's alright.
Works out just fine for me. I never put them back away, I just dump them back on your desk. Alright, so that curve shape right for the head. It's better. And apparently it has a tiny mouth.
Anime out, innit?
Yeah.
Big eyes and small mouths.
And very weird noses.
Yeah. And weird triangular noses, what don't look like noses. Well, I don't know how that translates to a My Little Pony.
Neither do I, but that's the Japanese. Did Japan do My Little Pony, or is that somebody else?
I think it's a Japanese. The current.
The eyes look like they are.
Yeah, the current art style is very manga anime influence.
Colour the eye socket in a little bit more. Right. Colour am I supposed to be doing these eyes? The eye's probably going to be one of the most difficult bits to do, because it's one of those manga eyes with all the weird bits to it. Alright, so for some reason I need a pink eye. Why has this horse got pink eye?
Too much weed.
Vermilion. Nope. Could actually add a bit of sparkliness to it. Garnet alchemy. This one never even been opened.
Probably. We actually bought one of our lads of a club T-shirt for tournaments. And it says, "This army needs more unicorns."
Alright. Let's use this. So the white of the eye goes to the front.
Magruff Knight. A bit of blue into this steel.
Thin lines on this are a good bit of practice for brush control.
That is what is you do learn when you're doing a lot of freehanders. You know.
More brush control. Jumping from one style to another recently. Base coat of white on this. So all the other colours are going to be really bright. It's very easy to smudge your paint with freehand.
Oh yes, that is one of the problems with it. It's very unforgiving.
It changes your surface texture quite a bit. And at the moment, I'm just going to keep sketching this out until it looks something similar. Looks like something similar. Can't even do English today.
Never could, mate.
Oh, well, I guess I am lost out then.
Yeah, you can't lose what you didn't have.
I can't believe this is my task for the day. That'd be nice if we get the live stream going properly and just get random jobs off people and then just shoot a whole stream of that.
Yeah, I want you to do this. Alright.
It could be fun and a lot more interesting. A bit challenging as well.
You never know what you're going to get, do you? People just start giving you random missions.
Anime eyes, they're fun. There's too much detail in them.
They do go a little bit over the top in detail. I did actually go through a phase of learning how to draw anime.
Yeah, I did that when I was much younger.
A few years, no, I'll say a few years back.
Couple of centuries.
Not far off, mate. Or a different lifetime. I was still in the army at the time.
It's actually what's really annoying me is it's actually starting to look good.
Yes, it is. Screw salamanders. My Little Pony army.
My Little Pony Space Marines all the way. It'd be even more messed up. My Little Pony Chaos. And you can use all the spikes and horns and do them with rainbows.
Yeah, man. Oh, it can't be Slanesh because I'd just get real weird and sexual. Cornate My Little Pony.
Do they have skulls?
Exactly. Same with Pokemon.
That was always a good meme.
It's an older meme, sir.
What are these Pokemon you speak of, and do they have skulls?
Yeah. It's an older meme, sir, but it checks out.
That's always a classic.
I do like that one. It's like, yeah, it's an older meme, but it checks out.
I like that one because it's actually a really old meme itself.
Yeah.
Should edit the title of this live stream to My Little Pony Space Marines. Oh, you get me to do some right random crap, you.
You do the same with me. The only difference is I thought of it first.
Yeah, I suppose. Right, we need some yellow for this hair, but the hair's not big enough yet.
Big hair.
Massive hair.
80s metal band hair.
I was playing Fallout yesterday and I had one of the Fashnak masks on. And I went and picked this guy up. Who was a little...
Just leave it up.
No. He was down on the ground after the event, right? And he wanted someone to pick him up so he didn't lose his junk. So I picked him up. Right, shut up. Gotta make everything dirty, haven't you?
Yes, I have.
Anyway, moral of the story is he just gave me a random rare mask.
Oh, cool.
Which I thought was pretty cool. So I'm just gonna go around Fallout now, picking up guys, expecting free masks that are rare. I'll have that.
Expecting to be paid, yeah.
Yeah, expected to be paid in masks.
Paid in kind. Like it.
Masks, no, they're spelt differently, Andy.
Yeah, I reckon you should start freehanding My Little Ponies onto all your salamanders.
I forgot we even had a salamander. So it's around somewhere.
Probably under me. I've got the army cases under here.
Alright, Jen, what do you think of my Little Pony so far?
She's just gonna walk in and shake her head at you.
Hi. I need to do a black outline. And the eyes always got that white dot in the middle. Well, I've started it now, so I may as well, start as I mean to go on.
Yeah.
By the end of the day, this guy's going to have a really cool looking bike.
With My Little Ponies all over it.
Yeah. I'm going to find some hair to put on his helmet.
Got any old hair squigs?
That's what I was thinking. It's obviously got to be in like rainbow colours.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I can see my artwork just getting really, really bizarre now. I should have a black around somewhere. Right. Where's flat black? We got a flat black, Andy.
What, you had it?
No, I have no blacks.
Can't shave it anymore.
Cheers. Right, flat black. I'm gonna make this little anime eye thing. First, morning, Jen. How are you liking the My Little Pony Space Marine bag?
I need to go on Instagram later. And just under the tagline, mistakes were made.
I'm expecting the question, which pony is it? Oh, I don't know.
The first one on the search. We've got rainbow hair.
Yeah, it's definitely got rainbow hair. Right, that needs the black lower corner. Oop. Freehand's not hard enough as it is without doing a manga eye on this scale. Damn it, it's gone a bit thick. I think I messed it up. Bit of orange leather for the hair. This is such a stupid thing to be painting. I did not expect today's live stream to be like this, but here we are.
Day 3 of a live stream, and we're already doing My Little Pony dumb stuff. It doesn't bode well, really, does it?
Nah.
I'm gonna wind up wearing Night with Kermit the Frog on it or something.
Nice Kermit the Frog.
But I wanted a skull!
Well, I can do a nice Kermit the Frog. I'm actually annoyed that it's coming out okay. This is ridiculous. Well, start as we mean to go on, mate. I don't think we have to worry too much about our live stream. We'll just do whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Just may as well enjoy it.
Just trying to have a laugh. Don't want it to feel like work. Got enough of that. I mucked the eye up. Doing an anime eye that small.
Yeah, it's not
It requires a lot of brush control.
It's quite unique, aren't they?
I've lost my reference art.
Yeah, anime style eyeballs are quite distinctive.
They're that distinctive that with a lot of art where you can tell when it's not correct.
Yeah. Tell you what, I'm going to be glad to see back of these bad boys.
What, the screamers?
Yeah,
they're not screamers. What
Flamers, aren't they?
Oh, the flamers of Zinch.
Yeah.
Yeah, throw us one. That's what Andy's currently been working on.
Nothing spectacular, just a nice, quick, easy job for a friend.
Aye. We're supposed to do 10 of them, and Andy only airbrushed 9. Now you've got to do one individually on its own.
Yeah, that's not annoying at all. It was hidden on my desk in front of me. I mean, of all the places. Of all the places to hide, how dare it? You know, where I can see it.
I need to check out this new. Talking of hiding, I need to check out the new Snick Rock model.
It's not bad actually. It looks like Snick Rock.
Yeah, but you said he doesn't have the shush hand anymore.
No, he's got 2 knives instead.
He always did though. Even with the shush hand, he had the other knife. That was the Mork's razors, I think.
Yeah, he's just holding 2 knives.
That makes sense.
Too busy stabbing stuff to go shush.
I did like the shush model though, but then again I wanted to use it in a diorama for Golden Demon, and it really lent itself to that. A little bit of dark blue.
One of these days I'm going to do the human centipede.
Yes.
Fabulous pile.
The Space Marine human centipede.
That's just weird.
I think we'd be asked politely to leave the event.
Yeah, go home.
And think about what you have done.
Find yourself in detention, but I'm not even at school anymore. How does this happen? Why have I got lines?
Do kids even get lines as punishment anymore?
I don't know what we do in detention anymore, mate.
Probably just sit on the phones.
I think it's their own work. Just kind of makes detention a bit more convenient for them, really.
Yeah, because they actually get stuff done.
Yeah. I can't really say because Dylan's only had 1 or 2. I think just the 1 actually.
Alright, I'm going to have to go take a piss break. But that's actually coming up okay. Look at that, Andy.
Tell butchers.
Back in 5, guys.
You can tell what it is. That's disturbing.
You wait till I put the rainbows up the bike. I might just continue the whole thing. I can always throw them in a strip.
Yeah. May as well, mate. Yeah, don't dramas, man. Yeah, go on then. I'm gonna throw this myself.
I'll put it back in 5 minutes. Anyway.
I'm sorry.
I'm back. Back to painting My Little Pony. I should have brought my phone. I could have just spammed this on thing. Alright. That leg will do.
Rib leg.
I hate rib legs so much. That's too thick.
It's an old rib leg, but it checks out.
It does. I think really what's going on here is you're into My Little Pony, but you didn't want to paint it yourself on the live stream.
Damn it, I've been outed.
Yeah, that's why you got me to do it. Definitely not checking your browser history.
I'm a full-on brownie, mate.
Oh no.
Card carrying member of a pony club. Things weird.
Things are gonna get weird on our live stream. They always will.
Pony club is one of the weirdest things I've ever encountered. Yeah. Don't check it out.
And anyone who watches our stream on a constant, I think they'll just go nuts.
They'll be like,
it should come with a health warning.
Warning, this should not be watched by anybody.
Not even supposed to be here today. I need a red. Vermilion. That's a bit pink. What's this one? Flat that red. Call that a flat red.
What about Big Red?
Big red. And that an old chewing gum.
No, that's that crazy SJW type woman.
Oh no. No thank you. Oh no. Not that. Her face reminds me of a really angry hamster. Right, so this is... I can't remember what red that was.
Scarlet, I think you picked up.
Cheers. Eyes like a hawk, you. I can see you. I mean, you must be peering over my shoulder to see how the My Little Pony bike's coming. You seem rather invested in this, Andy.
I want one of my own.
You can have this one. It really didn't take much convincing for me to do this, though.
No,
I had no ideas today. I was like, I don't know what I'm painting. Apparently, it's this. Oh, I haven't done the yellow yet. I hate the fact you can tell what this is supposed to be as well.
Yeah.
Why don't they have nostrils? I'm giving it a nostril. How does it breathe?
It's a talking horse.
Yeah, I'm not concerned about it talking.
I'm on about the reality of it. Why do you think? What makes you think it needs to breathe? It's a magic horse.
This is a
thing.
A thing. I should do clouds all up the bike and everything.
Why not?
Clouds,
Go
rainbows.
full ham on it.
Oh, this is a ridiculous live stream.
May as well.
I suppose it makes up for the terrible start of like not being able to get the tech to run properly.
You may as well go all in.
Yeah, I've already started now.
It's it. You're already too invested into it. You may as well just go all in now, innit? At this stage.
There's no backing out.
We don't pull out in this.
He needs a little registration on the back of his bike that says
L00
Pony Club.
Pony for life.
Well, it needs a bit of plastic on. I can boom. Just a little yellow registration plate. Oh, we could do rainbows on his shoulder pads.
As long as his left shoulder pad's got a pony on it.
I'm not doing another pony on that shoulder pad. I'll do it on the bikes because there's enough space. Doing this manga eye is really difficult.
I figured it'd be a chapter symbol. An entire chapter based around My Little Pony.
Oh, don't give me stupid ideas.
It's staring in your head now, being like a mind worm.
I used to love doing stuff like that just to weird people out. I used to be proper into metal, so like, not quite goth, but I've got a trench coat on, shaved head, ridiculous coloured hair, piercings all over my face. Guess what my ringtone was on my phone?
Yeah.
Tattoo, not gonna get us. I just start dancing in town to it, just to weird people out.
Woman tattoo.
I wasn't expecting to spend my day doing this.
Me neither.
It's not that bad, really. Passing the time. Right. Trying to keep your paint flat on a flat surface while doing freehand. That's the tricky bit as far as I can tell, because I've not done much in the way of freehand. Your freehand came up pretty smooth, actually.
Ultra thin paint and slight sanity loss.
There's no sanity here.
That's why.
That white isn't quite white enough, so I'll have to change that in a bit. I still can't believe this is something I'm doing. Just a rough shape there.
Get it in a golden demon.
Oh, and actually dedicate fully to it.
Yeah.
Like completely smooth paint job. I don't think it'll win due to the fact they might have some copyright issues.
And also it really breaks the immersion of the IP.
Just a lot.
We'd be like, no, all right, this
again,
is funny.
right? We'll enter the Space Marine Centipede, and then the Brony bikes, and just get removed from Golden Demon next year. I think at that point it'll go beyond them asking us politely to leave and just get out.
Put us on a plate of Cuba or
The
something.
challenge would be to get the paint job on it done so well they couldn't possibly kick you out.
It's like, oh yeah, people need to see this, but
People need to see the quality of the paintwork, but they're not supposed to. I'm still thinking when I get my skills back to do the Nurgle roundabout thing on an actual, you know, the old carousels.
Oh, lazy
The
simple.
toy-
Yeah,
the toy ones.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, coffee wench.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
I
It's
didn't
like you
even
could
get
use it
pushed
on a
in the head
lazy,
or
lazy
nothing.
Susan.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like the old toy ones with a
Yeah,
tune, but then replace all the bits, like the horses, with rotten horses and stuff
I
like
think
that.
that'd be
and
kind of cool.
Yeah, and then just paint that. Definitely a project I would invest my time into.
I will do that centipede thing, because it's just going to be funny.
Hey, if you need a hand with the converting work, mate, I've got it. I would invest into that project as well.
Well, I'd just be ace with it. It's like, seriously, guys, what are you doing? Like, yeah. Because it's been potting around the studio for a long time, that idea.
It's a good idea.
It is.
It's a good idea just to make people at Games Day laugh. It's not really supposed to be a serious project.
No. It's just to get attention and people go, what the hell?
I would definitely get some attention. Really struggling with this eye.
Gonna have to dial Composite Games, see if my Demon Prince conversion kit has arrived.
Oh yeah.
Well, starting off with Gilliman, aren't
Oh yeah.
I? And I was thinking maybe liberate the wings from the tyrant.
Liberator with wings. Wait, I've been playing too much Fallout. I've got the wrong Liberator in my head.
Liberate, as in steal, the
Ah.
wings from a hive tyrant.
Ah. I thought you meant like Liberator, and I'm thinking of little tiny robots on Fallout. Play far too much of that game. In fact, me and Jen went out one day, and I was like, I don't know if we've got enough caps, you know, I'm going to shop.
Yeah.
That's how much we play. So I don't know if we've got enough caps for this. I mean money. Yeah, someone was asking about my Fallout project a while back. You know, the ogre I was doing the armour for?
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I should have another go at that or something.
Yeah, get back to it, man.
I am just
enjoy your
bit,
computer.
I'm just bitting and batting, like, you know, a bit of a job here, a bit there, rather than focusing on one project.
Yeah, people enjoy your conversions, so do it.
I enjoy my conversions when I get into it. I keep getting questions about the Typhonaut as well.
You need to get on
People
that
were
thing.
definitely invested in that project.
You need to get onto it.
But it needs to be perfect, and that's my problem. I'm a perfectionist when it comes to converting. I do. I've got it all planned out in my head, like how it goes together. It's just making it work. And I will just sit there staring at the project for ages if I don't know exactly where a piece goes. As you've seen, I could sit there for a day just looking at the bits. But then, a couple of days later, massive progress. But I have to get the Typhonaut done so I can start painting the thing.
It'd be a perfect thing for you to do on live stream.
It would actually, because I wouldn't have to edit the video down.
You just put it to the side of your thing, side of your camera.
It takes up that whole tray.
Yeah, I know, but it's like the sort of thing where you can put aside out of the way, where so you can look at it whilst doing other stuff.
Yeah. It was a good project, though. Some of these colours aren't bright, you know.
The only problem with using washes is until it's been varnished, they just look wet. You know what I mean?
No, I tend to have a problem with them ending up dry.
My washes always look wet.
Are you using a thinner or something, or medium?
No.
I don't know how you manage it. Like when you paint a flat red and it comes out shiny.
Yeah, so, what? You could use the exact same thing, same mesh for the same brush, and it wouldn't.
Shit in a brony coming out like in shiny things. I still can't believe I'm painting this today. Should do Japanese style clouds in the background, you know, with the weird swirls that they have on them. This was actually the last thing I expected you to recommend when I was like, I'll do some freehand.
It was the first thing that popped into my head.
You've got some issues, man.
Just a few. That chain's coming out pretty cool, actually.
Let's have a look. You're doing non-metallic on that as well?
Well, it just not look. It wouldn't look right if any of the metalwork was in true metals.
Yeah, it's coming up pretty good. The whole arm's coming up really nice. You can see you invested in this one because you're really pushing yourself. With the non-metallic metals, because of the scale you've done, give you more space to learn the technique really well.
Yeah.
Non-metallic angron arm.
Thank you.
You're gonna have so much fun painting those wings though.
Oh God, yeah. Don't remind me about them.
Just ignore them.
So everything else, bang on wings. Why have the wings not done?
It's still grey. It looks so awkward to paint those because they're too close together.
Yeah. Give that a minute to dry whilst I finish some more brush work. Tits. Stupid hands.
That's a bit too much blue there.
So guys, what are you guys up to at the minute? I'm assuming you're on your dinner breaks at work or whatever. You got any projects, what you're working on?
Yeah, I think our stream's got a massive delay on it now because I've not figured all this out properly yet. Not flat yellow, I need a bright yellow.
Bright or light?
Bright, I'm going to go for deep yellow over that white because I've used white as the base. So it should show up okay. What's this? Deep yellow, model colour. Obviously got to keep that away from the blue, otherwise I'll end up with green. That's a lot brighter than the other colours.
That works out, it's pony, innit?
Oh, I'm on about the hair. The yellow now stands out a little bit too much.
No, actually, trust me, it's a My Little Pony. That's the sort of thing you want. The colours want to be really vibrant. So.
Oh no, I was on about the other two colours in comparison are now too dark. I'll need to bring them up
maybe
to be extremely bright.
Yeah, bring them out to match rather than take it down.
Yeah, take it down. Dark blue. Not sure. Oh no, I don't usually paint ponies. I'm not sure what I'm doing here. I was expecting you to jump up and say lies.
No, I'm not going to call you out too early on in the stream, mate.
Yeah, this was your idea. It's the first thing that popped into your mind.
Yeah, which is concerning in itself.
Your mind should be like Chernobyl.
Stay away.
Kept in quarantine.
Step away from the imagination.
Brain's like the definition of imagination land. Imagination.
That's a South Park episode, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like a 3-part episode.
Yeah, I remember it.
It's brilliant.
Yeah.
One of the best episodes they made, I think. Neaten that up a little bit with the black.
Welcome to the channel, new guys. Good to see you all. Hope you're well.
I hope you're painting something interesting. How is the sound for you guys as we've just set up the new microphone?
And also in the near future, we are hoping to have either Twitch on or a second camera.
So we can show you both desks. Alright, with these Japanese eyes, where does the white dots go? I know there's like a big white dot, usually around there.
Think about it more like gems.
Ah, that went in almost. Yeah, that's about right. Then I overdid it, I think. Pretty sure this is not the paint scheme the Space Marine was asking for.
I need a funky new space paint scheme. No worries, boss. We've got you. When Dennis the Menace turns up.
Do they even still make the Beano? Dennis the Menace was Beano, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. And the Bash Street Kids, wasn't it?
Yes, it was, yes.
And then there were, what was the other one? The Dandy.
Dandy was Desperate Dan.
Good old Desperate Dan.
The cowboy. And his cow pie.
Yeah. Who's probably now considered extremely sexist for whatever reason.
Well, to be honest, he was a bit.
Yeah. Not as bad as Pepe Le Pew.
Mate, that dude's a serial blooming sex offender.
And that was entertainment for kids.
Welcome to the 80s.
Yeah, I showed our kid that once, and he just turned around to me. Right, I was like, "What the hell was wrong with you guys back then?" And I'm like, I think everybody that made cartoons was either on drugs or coming off them.
Or friends with Harvey Weinstein.
Ooh.
Yeah, I went there.
Right. It's an interesting way to spend a Thursday. Have I got space to paint a hoof on this? I'm just going to leave it as is.
Probably best, mate.
Nearly went in my coffee there.
It won't be the last time. Over first.
I know. Right. I need a pinkish purple. Sort of. I'm doing the clouds, so I need something that isn't white, but close to it.
How about that sort of light blue?
I'm trying to stay away from the blues to keep this. Something lighter than this, Andy. That can then be highlight too dull. What's up here?
How about this one?
Some kind of cream or something. That'll work for Japanese clouds. Miskatonic Grey. I haven't used this one in a while. It was one of my favourites back in the day.
Yeah, it's a good colour.
It's a great mixer. Like Record Flesh. It's not a great colour on its own, but you start blending it with things.
Yeah, you do get some good results out of it.
I feel like I'm doing a Bob Ross project here. Paint some happy little clouds.
It's not a mistake, it's a happy accident. No, I think a My Little Pony on a Space Marine is definitely a mistake.
I think someone should definitely have a child and call it serendipity and then wait for it to grow up and figure out what that means. Yeah, cool, spot on.
The delay's like 40 seconds, isn't it?
Yeah, it's quite a long delay now. I've got a lot of tech to learn, and I think I'm just going to focus on that over the weekend. Make sure that gets sorted. Because, to be honest, I've been enjoying just doing the live stream.
Yeah, it's a nice change of pace. I mean, and also means that we're doing something on camera all the time and not
without having to stop and record and
yeah. Everyone wins.
No one ever wins, no one finally loses except the dead. Under the sun they rot together with absolute biological equality. I'm not going to sing the riff for that, it's far too heavy. Well, the quote's actually off Faces of Death.
Alright, okay.
But it was used on a Berserker track.
Fair enough.
Which are a band that's so heavy, when you see them live, you will puke.
Yeah?
Because that's how loud it is. The vibrations will actually mess your stomach up.
Go on an empty stomach.
Yeah, my mate came out with whiplash and it was like, yeah, I was puking up at that gig. He stood too close to the speaker and just... Good band. They're definitely not everyone's cup of tea though.
Well, no one can be.
One cup of tea? I think we can find ways of making people into cups of tea.
Oh, wow, yeah. You can't be liked by everybody. So don't try.
Why would you bother?
Some people want to be popular. Don't know why.
Yeah, neither do I.
Too old to care. Pardon me.
No. You'll sit there unpardoned all day.
Bite me.
I never understood that term. What do you reckon? I thought that'd bring a smile to your face.
Thanks. I love it. It's so stupid.
I'm gonna go get my camera, take a photo of that.
Instagram,
on
man.
Instagram, I'll be back in a minute.
That's got to go on Instagram, that mate.
Send that to Instagram. Instagram's been doing quite well.
That's going to go on my face palm feed and all.
Yes, it is. I forgot I could do that.
Don't. Or at least say it was you.
It was your idea.
It might be my idea, but it's not me doing it.
Oh, not my camera now. Alright.
I have enough questions on my face palm feed as it is.
Alright, pop that on Instagram and maybe on his Facebook wall. Sure, the Warhammer community will love this.
Get it up there. Warhammer community page.
Yeah, it's up. It's going up there in a minute. I do composite games as well. Who else can we send it to? Warhammer 40k. That'll do.
Yeah. Heavy metal.
I've already sent it. I don't really bother too much with the tags, but I should. I'm terrible at social media.
Better than I am. Well, that's not difficult, because I'm really bad at it.
To be honest, all I do is just press a bunch of buttons and hope for the best.
Yeah, that works. Yeah, Warhammer community page is going to be like, what?
I think anyone that joins the stream is also like, what? I'll let me paint get too thick. I'm too busy mucking around having a laugh and not paying attention to what I'm doing. Alright. Pretty sure Japanese art style, it has little spirals in the clouds. So, tiny bit of black paint.
Often have faces as well.
On faces?
No, clouds.
Oh, yeah. I thought you meant people had spirals on their faces.
Oh, clouds often have faces. Just a look at Mario. Well, again, Mario's everything's got a face.
It's all the mushrooms he's been eating.
Yeah, probably.
I think that's how the Japanese style goes. I'm not sure if they all spiral to the same direction or not.
I don't think it matters. You're emulating Japanese art, not trying to
Master it.
Yeah.
How's that look, guys? What do you reckon, Andy?
Looks good for me. I love it. It's ace. It's so stupid.
I mean, on one side, I was like, I'm going to try and blend these metallics together, you know, and try and come up with a really cool concept for an Alpha Legion bike. And on the other side, My Little Pony.
Which is far more entertaining, I'll grant you.
Happy little clouds.
I'm surprised no one's actually commented on it.
We had Jen say morning.
No,
No, she didn't even say morning. She just gave me the
rock on fingers.
I read it as morning because morning stars in the name, and I don't read very well. Which is why it sucks for me to do research on how to run OBS properly. I have to watch videos.
I read fine. I just don't do research very well because I get bored so damn fast. And if it's not about history, I can't keep concentrating on stuff.
I can vision you trying to research something. It's like, step one, log into this, and you're like, nope, that's too much effort.
Like, nah, what happened in this war?
During the war.
And then I'll spend the next 3 hours watching documentaries about a specific battle in history. Did you find out what you needed to know? No.
Did find out a whole bunch of other stuff, though.
Is any of that relevant? No. But this happened.
Yeah, with history though, you can always be like, supposedly happened. You can never really tell.
Well, history's written by the winners, isn't it, usually?
Yeah. And their story is, we did great. Everyone else sucked, and they were a bunch of assholes. Ah, smudged it. white. I'm going to put in some more clouds. The clouds are like pretty easy to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they can be patchy and then just go over them with a bit of a brighter colour after the spiral. The clouds, so it pretty much shades itself with a non-consistent surface.
That makes sense, yeah.
Right, I'll start working up here. Start working up the bike. At least your freehand theme was cool. Day of the Dead.
That's what happens when you have me to give you an idea.
Noted. So now we're going to put some hearts on it.
Yeah? Not a
Because-
pony.
Oh, this is a stupid, a really stupid idea. At least it's not boring.
Well, it's different. And that's kind of the point.
Couple more hearts. Jen says afternoon. There's a bit of a delay to the responses, which is a... Yeah, I try to keep tabs on those, but there's a massive delay from what we're sending out. Yeah, John, what do you think to the My Little Pony bike now? Without a doubt, this is the stupidest thing I've ever painted. Andy.
I don't know, you've done self-portraits.
Just gonna get back on with my terrible paint job. Just ignore that.
Well, you set yourself up for it.
I kinda did.
It's definitely
I'm
a stupid
just-
ass.
No, I'm not going to let you get to me. I'm just going to go back to my happy little clouds.
It's definitely the stupidest idea I've had as a paint job.
Yeah. Not rising to it. Happy clouds, Andy. Happy clouds.
Happy clouds.
Happy clouds. Bizarrely, it's actually coming out okay.
I know
That's the worst bit about it, I think. I think if it just looked a complete mess. Another cloud in there. The Japanese clouds on the bike could be pretty cool to do as just a freehand pattern.
Yeah.
Didn't you ever know someone or have an image of someone doing like a Japanese-based army of some kind with samurais and stuff in it? It was like a White Scars converted army. Sure,
I did see one, yeah, on social media. That's a better image. No, I'm not recording anything, but I'm just trying to get the image right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's also finding a bit of a comfort zone to sit in. And from what I can see here, your image is actually pretty crisp. Obviously, I'll be working that camera angle as well, depending on how you paint. Keep having more ideas for this. Like green stuff, some smoke coming out the exhaust with rainbow colours with sparkles on it.
Nice.
Maybe green stuff, some hearts in between the smoke and this project's going well too far.
Yeah.
Definitely going well too far with this now.
I am taking no blame about that stuff. I just said My Little Pony.
It's all on camera, mate. I got evidence. I'm quite happy with the way these clouds go together. Happy little clouds.
It's not the sort of thing you expect to say when you paint a Space Marine.
To be honest, I don't expect a lot of things. Rainbow Dash, is that the name? Yeah, someone's got my back, Andy. Is that who it is? I don't know who it is. It's just the first one that came up on image search. I gotta do, I think it's green and purple hair around the other side now. At least it's good practice for the freehand work. I will have a gander at that in a second once I'm doing another layer of red on these hearts.
And there, he said it. Hearts on a Space Marine.
Happy little Space Marines. Still to get my Bob Ross tattoo done. Mate, that's looking superb. That is well beyond any of your usual quality. If you keep working at it like that, you won't have any choky bits in it either. You know what I mean?
Just gentle little touches here and there.
It's a lot less chalky than stuff you don't usually do. I mean, a lot less chalky than some of the other stuff I've seen you do, but there's still that essence of just a little dry paint.
Yeah.
Where you can see the paint's been drying when it's been moved, but that is starting to look really, really good. You know what it needs? Down the blade.
Hearts
and rainbows.
Maybe a My Little Pony running along.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, My Little Pony.
My Little Pony tattoo on Angron's arm.
Don't. So tempting.
Angron's My Little Pony tattoo.
But yeah, it's like do like Rainbow Dash, there
Yeah.
at the front, and have him running along, and have all the rainbows dragging along behind him.
Mate, what is wrong with us? Apparently it's rainbows today.
That's a weird thing to say. Right. Nearly done with this flamer. Just 3 more things to do. 2 of which are varnish.
Nice. Then all you've got to do is black those bases.
Yeah.
Because I'm assuming you still want me to get those photos and rotations.
May as well.
What we'll do is we'll just take all that upstairs later.
Yeah. Gloss varnish.
And the camera's set up there for it. I say that, knowing my little computer updated and it will have changed the Logitech webcam back to whatever it was before.
Change the language of the operating system
Oh, that's always fun.
to Swahili or something.
Well, I don't speak Swahili. I don't know anyone who does.
Yeah, me neither. So it'd be really unhelpful. But that's the sort of thing what computers do to you, innit?
Yep. Well, just change random settings for no reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the time.
I heard you wanted to update, so I'm going to update you. Update.
With the downgrading.
Gee, thanks.
I'm going to downgrade your computer while I upgrade it. Thanks.
Whoop whoop. Just blast a bit of this. And some of this.
Hey, we have 4 viewers currently. Alright guys,
Welcome to the show.
what are you guys painting?
Surely it's something that makes a bit more sense than
this.
that.
Yep. We're a strange group. Kind of liking my Japanese themed clouds though. A lot easier to do than I thought they'd be.
We'll have to have a proper look at them clouds. Because there might be something that comes in useful for my Eldar.
It could do. It's really good for filling up blank space. It's used a lot in tattoos for filling up blank space. Well, look around, they've all been highlighted.
It's the surface primer we want to use for the bases, isn't it?
Yep. Black. I just started stacking them up there because there's plenty of space for them.
No, fair enough, mate. Get a nice dry pop. May as well reuse it.
Earthquake test on the camera there. What else to put on this? I think the hair needs a brighter orange.
What about Tiamat orange? That's quite bright.
Tiamat orange? What was the last orange? I used a orange leather, so that's dark. Yeah, that'll do it. Tiamat orange. Okay then. It's a weird name.
D&D character.
Is it?
Yeah, Tiamat's the evil dragon queen.
Oh.
Mother of evil dragons. Multi-headed. But not a hydra, an actual dragon.
Okay. Oh, I think you were on about that other day actually.
Yeah.
I assumed Hydra. Bit quiet at the moment on the live stream. What else can we paint on this bike, guys? So it went from, I was going to start an Alpha Legion bike, and now it's this.
My Little Pony Legion.
Could you imagine an entire army of these, though?
It would look cool in a
It
stupid
would.
way.
Yeah. And it's a lot of dedication. Do they deserve this much dedication?
Yeah? Oh yeah, I'm doing Day of the Dead Eldar.
Yeah, but that's kind of cool.
Yeah, but also not a little stupid.
Just a bit. I mean, fluff-wise, they keep their dead in soul gems anyway.
Yeah. So it makes
So
absolutely
it
no
makes
sense.
no sense, actually. I mean, the day where you could be close to your passed on loved ones, it's like, that's every day I wear him on my arm.
Yeah, it's like, there he is.
That way it could make sense. Every day is the Day of the Dead for Eldar. I mean, it's a weird species. Just kill your grandparents to make a new cool necklace. So I need some more earrings. Bye, Grandma. Push Grandma down the stairs.
Better off with Dignitas.
You reminded me of the gang.
Yep, that was what I was referring about.
We're going to send Grant to Dignitas. Oh, I've missed a bit there.
We need a proper colour scheme for him now. Or are you thinking black?
For what?
Their armour.
Oh, the Marines?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm thinking like rainbow armour or something.
So you've got to have the My Little Ponies have got to stand out, haven't they?
That's true.
So I think a dark base colour.
So they could be proper dark and brooding, but with bright colour bikes.
Yeah, bright coloured bikes and people and things.
And words and stuff.
Yeah, we have words.
Barely. We have broken English.
I'm glad I was born speaking English because I would never have been able to learn it.
Still haven't learned it.
Exactly. If it were a second language, I'd have no chance. Struggle with it as my first.
I'm not sure what I'd do about the armour on these. Anyone got any suggestions? Highlight the clouds with a little bit of this off-white. Trick there is we're in the black line and the white line. alongside each other, leaving none of the grey in between. One of the other options for me painting this today, or painting something today, was for me to do a bright pink ball through an oak.
You got some of the old ball boys, haven't you?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Still want to take one of the heads off and see if I can get it onto a... Sure, we've got another demon print somewhere.
Possibly. It wouldn't surprise me if we had stuff like that knocking about.
Let's give a demon print a boar head and then give it loads of weird fur.
Yeah, being different.
Armour plating.
Ball heads on a demon print.
It's one of the things I like about the live stream now. I'm not so bogged down with getting the tutorials done. I can just muck about making art.
Enjoying yourself.
Yeah. Don't say that too loudly, the gods love us.
None of that.
Enjoying yourself. It's forbidden.
Look but don't touch. Touch but don't taste. Taste but don't enjoy. Al Pacino.
Ah.
As the devil in
Devil's Advocate.
yeah. What a film that is.
I still haven't seen it yet.
What?
Yeah, you'd expect me to have seen that one.
Mate. It is superb, it's so good.
It's even weirder is I knew what you were quoting without having seen the movie.
Ooh.
Yep, we are both okay.
Yeah, we're both good. Thanks for checking in. As you can see, Dodge is painting a My Little Pony, which is a thing in itself.
Yep.
And I'm painting Angron, which is...
We're going to get a second camera for at some point.
Yeah. So, how are you doing there, pal?
I often wonder what everyone else is doing at this time of day. I assume most people are at work, but anyone who's not at work should just grab the paintbrushes,
Hang out.
hang out. I think that's the goal of this live stream, is to just get other people that are sat painting all on one stream.
Yeah.
Hang out and throw ideas around and paint weird stuff. These clouds are getting a bit annoying now. I don't know where I'm going with this project.
Well, get to a point where you finished your pony and do your orc.
Which orc?
Ball thing.
Oh. Could do. It's going to be a strange day. I was just sort of bitten back between paint jobs now.
Or maybe do a bit of converting work on your orc army.
I should probably continue practicing my loaded brush, actually. As it's a technique I need to keep going at. Yeah, it's chilling today. Might get the paints out. Always plenty of painting.
That's very true.
Yep.
So just so you know, I'm not sure if you're aware, we're going to be trying to do this 3 times a week.
Currently, it's Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays.
And it'll be around about this sort of time. We start between 12 and 1, finish around about 5ish.
It should just be getting started at about 12, once we don't have technical issues.
Yeah, once we've got all the tech sorted out. We're still very much a work in progress because this is only day 3.
There's a lot for us to learn. I just realised my water thing is right next to the microphones. Every time I do that, it makes a great noise. Got that Dignitas song stuck in my head now.
Yeah. Right. We'll blast into under the table so it's not going to overload. I know we're going to hear it, but at least it's not straight into the microphone.
Alright. I'm getting bored of painting these clouds now. I'm getting a bit bored of painting these clouds, but I want it semi-finished. Right, I need a purple for the hair and a green. I don't know if I have a black line anymore with this.
I think you should just leave it as is for now. You can always come back to it.
Yeah, it doesn't feel complete because all the designs aren't done, but I should probably just get on with some loaded brush techniques because it's something I'm trying to learn. I should do at least some every day.
Yeah.
Right, what have I got?
I'm really loath to do that, honestly. Right, clear enough.
I'm sure I'm doing this one. Just finding a model that I want to stick to at the moment. I'm just all over the place.
It's totally Dodgers. I'm totally Dodgers' idea.
No. It was Andy's idea. Completely Andy's idea out of nowhere. I was originally going to do like a Alpha Legion bike scheme, Alpha Legion themed bike, and then I couldn't be bothered. So I was like, I'll do some freehand. Andy suggested My Little Pony. It's actually for Andy.
Well, that's some level of street cred. Come on. Can't take that away from me.
You've got plenty of credit at the Pony Club.
Yeah, it's not credible.
I don't know what to paint today. I was all over the place. But I do need to practice my loaded brush, so I might have a go with this surface. Do I want to paint? It's having one of those days where I can't seem to stick with one project at all.
Sort of an indecisive sort of day.
Yeah. Alright, get a bit of this leather. No, I'll make it wet the thing first.
If you have any ideas for the sort of things you want to see us have a crack at, feel free to let us know. We're more than happy to take inspiration from anyone who's got anything interesting they want to see us do. It's we've always got some projects on, but new ideas are more than welcome.
Happens to the best of us, buddy.
I think I was referring to you not being a bit indecisive today.
Yeah, there's a bit of a delay.
Yeah, about 40 seconds or something like that. Well, again, all fairly new stuff, so
Yeah, we haven't fully got around to setting up this live stream properly. It's tweaking it here and tweaking it there. Right, then
tweaking here.
add in.
Tweaking there.
To add into this leather. Bit of brown leather.
You know, your back in 5 minutes sign's actually on.
Is it? Oh, I've just been sort of leaning on it. We need a tiny grot with a sign.
There you go, convert it.
I could do.
I'll get rid of Rainbow Dash from my lock screen then.
I'm sure you shared it on Facebook though. Going the opposite way with the blacks for this. A little bit more brown. Yeah, the colour's not coming out quite right. Yeah, that leather's a little bit too orange. I think this is a sky grey.
Sarah took Tia for a walk yesterday, and whilst he was in shop, Tia was yodeling, because she does that.
Right.
And everyone were like, "What's that noise?" It's like, "Yeah, that's my dog." So she was
Making really bizarre noises.
yeah, which she does, and we're like, "Oh, what type of dog is she?" And she was like, "It's a Staffy cross with sausage dog." So literally everyone in the shop downs tools.
Wants to go see this dog.
Yeah, it was like, "I'm gonna go see it," and everyone literally just turned around. About 6 people in shop, plus all the staff members, literally just binned it off. Went outside to have a look at Tia.
Yeah, because that's an interesting breed. It's like a Staffy, but the legs are too short.
It's weird.
It's just eBay wanting me to sort out some random stuff. At least it's not trying to sell us primer, which is what it usually does, like every day. Yeah, we're up to our 5 current viewers, which isn't too bad. I've just switched projects, so I hope they didn't want to come and see the ponies. I could switch back in a bit. Everyone keeps asking about the Conversion Corner series Yes, we will be doing, probably more so in the future because I can live stream it. So the conversion videos take me a long time to make, but I can just sit here and build the conversions on camera, and saves me a lot of time editing. Anyone who runs a YouTube channel will tell you, just especially with the painting we do, we spend about the same amount of time as we do painting, editing the video, like 2 or 3 days. And obviously that on top of all this work, it just gets too much. But live streaming the conversion, the Typhonaut project, that was really fun.
Yeah, and I've got a few conversions I want to do. I'm going to turn some Ogroid Feridons into some werewolves to be Chaos Spawn, and I'm going to do a conversion of the 40k Gilliman model to be a Demon Prince, because my Night Lords don't really have any of the demonic looking stuff in it.
There was I was going to make a mini concept before we moved, mini series again, just for the shorts on YouTube, 60-second green stuff tutorials on like how to build different types of hats. I'm not sure why this guy has got a white beard. It's just to add some contrast. Some interesting ideas. Gilliman one sounds great.
Yeah, he's all his armour trim's got to come off first. That's going to be a right job.
What was I going to do with this wood? I think we're going to make it like a birch.
Since there's 5 people, give him a look.
Alright. This is Andy's current project.
Night Goblin Blood Bowl team. Hey, well, if I did play Blood Bowl, it would be Goblins. That's the team I've got. They're utterly rubbish, and that's what I love about them.
You had a tutorial for that lot at some point, didn't you?
Yes, I did actually. Yeah, it's up there somewhere.
Yeah, I think you're doing a superb job on this currently. I'm waiting for that moment though where you start getting lazy with it.
Oh, it'll go.
Yeah, but at that point, mate, just put it down and choose another project because you're doing a really good job on this one. I'm just being really indecisive today. I need to find something to work on the loaded brush technique with. I could just go back to these guys for a bit.
Put you to a side whilst you dry. Oh man, I'm running low on projects.
We're never short on projects, it's just projects we would like to do.
Yeah. Actually,
there's always something to paint.
I know what I'm going to do. Start looking through this box.
Alright.
Thanks, mate. Appreciate that.
I misread that. I just read it as nice. It looks looks nice. Looks well good. All I saw was M's. Where's my purples? I don't know. I'm being indecisive. Alright, we'll take a short smoke break in a minute, I think. Yeah, I'm just being really indecisive on what to actually crack on with today. I may as well get back on with this Rainbow Bright, innit? I mean, my palette's already covered in bright colours. Right.
You love it, really.
You're doing in the bits box.
I'm seeing what bits I can find for Gilliman.
How exactly do you planning on converting him?
I'm going to start off with the actual base torso. I want to turn his power claw fist into a claw.
That's easy done.
I think I'm going to keep the sword the same because I kind of like the flamey sword.
You got something to use for spikes for the claw?
I reckon I'll probably be able to find something from old vehicle kits. It's
Probably.
literally just changing the fingers out, isn't it?
No, not even the fingers. If you've got an old dreadnought arm of the right shape or size, I reckon you could convert the fist.
Like I say, a lot of it's going to have to... Well, the main thing I need to find is...
Your sanity.
Yeah, that. I want to replace... Well, not replace as such. Incorporate... you know, the rib cage from the the Morgas or whatever it is. Giant sort of undead skeletal rib cage.
Are you on about the I think I saw that model the other day. I was interested in getting it.
Yeah, them dudes. They're like giant skeletons, aren't they?
Yeah,
wings.
I could see why you'd go that way.
And then the so a lot of nightclub players use them as their demon princes.
That would make sense.
But you know, I just wanted to do something a little different. And their rib cage, I reckon, would fit nicely over the front of a of Gilliman's chest piece.
Probably.
And then it'd
Gonna use olive green by monocolour now.
you know, have the sort of icon, the death icon would be what you'd expect. So that's really what I'm looking for. Things like that. Yeah, get some scar on.
Now I need a bright purple, pinky purple. Just monocolour purple. We are currently up to 6 viewers, which is the most we've ever had.
Hey. Welcome to the channel, guys. Good to see you all. Figuratively speaking, I suppose.
If you can't hear Andy, and you've just come in, it's because he's under the table in the bits box. And the microphone might not pick him up properly.
I'm having a pillage. Ooh.
Keeping my eye on you with that bits box. Oh, fair blow, John.
Now I'm looking at the power axe.
Ah,
The,
I wouldn't want that bit.
Blight Lord do.
Light Lord? Oh, yeah, that's pretty cool. Well, that purple didn't want to go on very well. A couple more
There's
layers.
one thing we definitely don't have a lack of is bits.
Can always have more bits.
The right bits is probably the problem. You never have the right bits.
There must be some settings in this live stream so when people leave a comment we get a sound notification.
You'd think so, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Well, that'd be helpful.
It's only like this is day 3 of streaming, so like we've got so much to learn.
Yeah, we want to get both cameras working as well, so hopefully we'll be able to do it through one streaming system, but if we have to do it through 2, then we'll be on both.
I personally think that's a better option.
But
Cover 2 bases.
If we're going on through one streaming system, it means it can just flick to a different camera if we want to see, what the other person's doing, rather than to a different.
Oh, well, my thought process was you could watch the live stream on both and just mute one.
Yeah. But to be honest, it's us two. We probably muted us anyway.
Probably.
Let's be fair.
That's one thing I haven't had a go at, but the results always look good. Non-metallic metal, I'm guessing.
No, I'm just wondering what who's saying. What's he say like?
Burfsky. It was the Burfsky you were talking to earlier.
Ah, right, okay. He was just referring about non-metallic, was he?
I'm guessing so. There's a bit of a delay, so it's hard to figure out exactly what is what.
Yeah, I've only had a couple of attempts at non-metallic metals, but you do get some nice effects once you get the hang of it. I mean, some of the guys out there, they get some beautiful transitions. It's really, really nice. I'm not at that stage yet.
You're definitely getting there, though. I think the scale of the model is definitely helping.
Yeah, having that larger panel to work with is definitely assisting things. Well, you really need to chop these up.
I'll just put it into the back of the list of all the other things we need to do.
It's been on the list forever, and it's probably going to stay that way now. But
it's not the end of the world. No, because once you've chopped them up, it's organising them. At least when they're like that, you pick it up and it's all parts from that kit.
Yeah, but it does mean once they're all chopped up, we can get them shipped off to recycling, can't we? Or at least we will be in the future.
I still think that's never going to happen.
I think it's a great idea if it does.
That's a good idea, but it's us. There's so many things we try and get. So many things we try and fit into a day.
Us cutting the.
We need a minion.
Does anybody want to get tasked with cutting our bits box apart?
That's not the task. We can do that. They can organising it into piles.
I don't know.
Little drawers.
I'm on box 3, mate, of bits.
That's not even all of it.
I know. That's the thing. So I don't want to cut it. Let someone else do that as well.
Alright. Getting carried away with my clouds now. No, I'm over enjoying myself on the live stream today. Just not doing anything in particular.
What was that ping? Was that your phone?
I think that was you. I'm not sure if it was. I think it was you.
Doesn't normally make a ping. Normally it laughs at me or something.
Or says hello.
Yeah.
I haven't changed my settings yet for my phone. At least not the audio ones. It's just another thing on my list of things to do.
The list keeps getting longer.
It's the problem with existing. You have to do more stuff. I didn't sign up for this.
Can you take away my existence, please?
I'm sure there's people that'll see this bike and be wanting to.
Yeah, just like, can you delete that from my mind?
Angry Space Marine players. Is there any way to make Space Marines look more ridiculous?
Good question. We can definitely try.
I don't mind trying.
A full army looking like that would be pretty ridiculous.
Thing is, it could also look really, really good.
Oh, it would look great. but it also be completely ridiculous. Which is kind of a cool thing about it. Is like, this is idiotic in every single way possible, but yet also cool.
As long as it's not, it's not supposed to be taken too seriously.
That's the thing.
All my stuff is pretty well organised. Not my stuff, his stuff.
Oh,
I'm just reading you the comments. My stuff ain't organised. Everywhere.
Why do you think the look came? Well, feel free to come and organise our stuff.
We should have the look as a hotkey for the stream. Just,
well, yeah, you just
There's
put that, the old guy, but with a look.
which
From
old
the
guy?
memes. It's like,
Oh yeah, they pop that up.
yeah.
Now I'm gonna figure out how to do all the hotkeys and everything on the live stream.
Yeah, that could work.
That's like my goal for the whole weekend.
Although we're too small.
So I
Even
possessed
for-
wings.
Yeah.
For what project?
I'm just thinking for like the English.
No, those wings will be well too small.
That's what I'm thinking for.
4 wings?
Yeah.
You'd be better off with the wings from the gargoyle. From Fantasy.
Oh, the AOS thing, the Terror Guys thing.
Those wings would probably be around. Actually, no, because we bought one, didn't we? It was smaller than we thought it was.
That's what I'm thinking at half time. He's having a jump
They
pack
were
anyway.
they were massive. Those on Gilliman, I think.
He's having a jump pack either way. So the wings are better for decoration.
Yeah.
So I'm borrowing Miles's idea.
Bothering it.
Yeah.
You plan on returning it at some point. Wasn't that yesterday's conversation? Borrowers.
Yeah. The fact that they're not written by Terry Pratchett, which surprised me.
And they weren't just called thieving gits.
That's what Noel would call them.
You ever Terry Pratchett's read The Carpet People?
No.
That's a good book with some really weird concepts in it.
I'm going to trigger a lot of people here and actually declare this on the internet. I'm not a big fan of Terry Pratchett.
Heresy! You should be cast out.
Yeah.
Begone, non-believer!
Strange as it may seem, yeah, he's okay, but he comes in the same category as Bob Marley for me.
What, Rasta?
Massively overrated.
Yeah, I knew where you were going with that. It's a matter of taste. Can't account for taste. Some of us have it. Clearly
And
you don't. And your favourite book's Dante's Inferno.
Yes, it is.
Oh, it's getting to the point where I'm actually going to have to go take a smoke break.
Come here, Mr. Tyrant. Or is it Miss?
Are you just stealing all the bits from the studio?
Yeah.
I was actually going to paint that one though.
Yeah, just do it with legs instead. See?
Have you even got a Gilliman yet?
I'm waiting for it to arrive.
I was going to paint that with the wings on, like, I've got some ideas.
You've been meaning to paint it for about 5 years.
Yeah, but I might actually have opportunity now because I don't have to spend hours making videos.
No, you just have to make an army.
I hate me camera.
Actually, I may well be able to get a pair of wings off a friend. 'Cause he's got hive tyrants for feet.
I thought you were going to say it has hive tyrants for days.
He might. I know he's got 3.
I did hear though people are starting to put hive tyrants on the ground a lot more.
Because they're actually better. They nerfed the hell out of the winged tyrant. Made the ground tyrant actually usable.
Yeah, when it comes to that model, I like to paint it more like a display piece because of the wings. I'd like to get the membranes painted on them properly as well.
You do us a favour when you go for your cig next.
What's that?
Just place this water, it's full of oil.
Oil. Yeah, definitely. You definitely want that on anything.
Nope.
Right, I shall be back shortly. Feel free to wind up Andy while I'm gone. No, leave the brony bike there as well.
My little brony. Cheers, pal. Thank you. Need a proper clean when we've done. Last but no means least, matte varnish. Needs a clean, so it's gonna have to get taken apart. Sorry, I'm talking to myself a minute. I do apologise.
stretching your ankle out.
No. Just standing up. I was
Just standing up. You weren't doing your ballerina stretches.
No. I don't need to hide when I'm doing them.
I'm starting to get a bit concerned about you, mate.
I would. Right, so airbrush will need a good dig out tonight, so we'll put it in for that.
Just leave it on there, yeah. Now that's not in a convenient place when we want to clean it.
You're a chaos. Yes, I am very much a chaos player. I have.
No, just stop there. You are chaos.
Yeah, pretty much. You currently I'm playing Night Lords, occasionally World Eaters, but yeah, chaos is pretty much my default setting.
Pink wheels. We're having bright pink wheels.
You know what? I'm not going to question that.
No, bright pink wheels it is. Let's start with a Bugman's Glow as a base. I had to stop knocking that camera.
Right, which shoulder pad does I'll need? I think it's this one.
Where's the terrible mixing brush? Always keep your old brushes for mixing your paints, guys. This thing's absolutely battered, but it serves a purpose. Then eventually we use it for silicone and other stuff, and then it goes in the bin.
Yeah, eventually. We have levels of how knackered it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do have an Imperial army which assists us a battle, but I keep umming and ahhing about whether or not I'm going to keep them.
You enjoy playing them, though.
I enjoy playing them, but I also don't enjoy the headache afterwards.
The headache?
Yeah, they make me think.
Thinking's not good for you.
It's not me.
It's not good for anyone else when you start thinking either.
No.
This is probably one of the strangest things I've ever painted. It really is. I wasn't expecting this morning, but...
There you go, that's the thing what happened.
Yep. I just don't understand how it went from let's do an Alpha Legion bike with two-tone to
this,
yeah. At least it's more entertaining.
When I used to play 40k, I was a Chaos player, and although I like the look of most new Chaos stuff, but they just seem different now. Yeah, I mean, I really like where they're going with Chaos. They're going, you know, a lot of the newer stuff what they're creating for them is really interesting. I like the Cursed Cultists. I think they're really nice looking models. Not actually got around to getting any yet, but I do like them. They've really gone to town on the chaosy feel, trying to make them separate from Marines, I suppose.
It's about time.
Yeah.
They really need to separate the two.
Well, yeah. They're not just Marines with spikes anymore. They've gone, made them a lot more aggressive looking.
Bit more Bugman's Glow.
Where am I starting here?
And this wouldn't be a bad colour for their armour.
What, for your pink armour?
I don't know, I've got to do something with the Space Marine, haven't I? It's just going to, like, on the next live stream, these models are just going to be sat around. I just pick things up when I feel like it. I'm sure he'll be back on the live stream at some point.
Not where he wants to be.
No, I mean, it's not like back in the day where you painted a model, it had to stay on there. Now there's so many ways of removing paint without damaging the model that even if you just wanted to paint it for fun, you can just throw it in the strip.
Yeah.
Got tons of models that we stripped.
Well, I stripped my entire Night Lord army at least twice.
That's about 4,000 points. Or it was last time I looked at it. Seems about right, isn't it? 4,000 points ish.
It's got to be, 4,000 at least, I reckon. I've currently got 25 Terminators.
Didn't Terminators then get nerfed after you did that?
Yeah.
Games Workshop's like, give me your money for the Terminators, now we're going to nerf them. Which seems to be a common occurrence.
Yeah, it does.
It's like, hey, buy this new thing that's really, really powerful, and we nerfed it, now you finish painting it.
You're like, I still want more though. I still want a full 30. But I'm kind of tempted with the Contra Car ones.
Kind of tempted.
Yeah, tempted with the Contra Car Terminators, the Forge World ones.
Forge World do have some nice kits. That obviously excludes the Fire Raptor.
Yeah. But I don't think that's allowed in the same sentence as the word nice, or good, or quality.
The Banana Raptor that you get.
Yeah. What an abomination.
Connect point A to point B. But why is it in a circle?
Yeah. Why is it close to point C, which should be at the other end of it?
I had a 5k Corn army back in the day.
Nice. I'm on my second white World Eaters army.
You just love painting white.
I don't know, that's the thing. I just think World Eaters look better in white.
It's your own version of sadomasochism, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
You just sit there punishing yourself.
I know I hate doing this, but it looks so much better.
That brush is terrible. I'm not going to dry that with a hairdryer, it makes too much noise. Alright, then base coat. Have we got a shiny bright metallic colour? We've got a pink metallic and orange metallic.
Got neon.
Oh, not the neon. Well, I still haven't found a use for the neon yet.
You're painting a blooming My Little Pony on a Space Marine. It's a perfect opportunity.
If there ever was.
When ones, white ones look nice. Never saw that. Otherwise, I'd have had at least one squad done by now. Yeah, exactly. It's just such a pain in the backside to do. Even with an airbrush, it's despairingly annoying.
I almost said it was despairingly green. But it won't. Got some brown leather and walnut.
I'm having to put my World Eaters on hold for a minute though, since I can't get hold of any 8-bound.
Didn't we order those for you ages ago?
Yeah. Cancelled the order and changed it for some stuff what might actually turn up within a month. Which is Gilliman and Master of Executions.
Miskatonic grey. So I want to try and have another pop at this loaded brush. And where is my off-white?
Yeah, I figured I'd wait with the 8-bound until the difficulty of getting hold of them
Is reduced.
Yeah.
a bit of water to this surface. A little bit of black on there for the loaded brush. Add a blob of brown over the top. Start on something flat. Start working my way into the recess. A little bit of the walnut. Leather is a little bit too saturated.
Yeah, the new corn berserkers are lovely. Definitely something I'll be picking up. Because a lot of my corn berserkers are made from the new Case Marine kit, which is nice, but the berserkers are just that bit more dynamic. Plus, you get eviscerators, which is always a winner.
Tiny bit of off-white. And blend that. Right, there we go. That's the one time today I get it right.
Yeah.
Brown leather. Walnut. Now I put it in the wrong order. So easy to do. Blend it back the opposite way. Black at the bottom, and start colouring it back up with the other brown. I haven't figured out quite how to do the loaded brush on fabric yet. This technique requires so much concentration. This is from which kit? The Beastgrave kit. I've just been trying out the loaded brush techniques on these, as I got really bored of doing the Games Workshop style of painting. Plus, if I can master this technique, it'll save me a lot of time painting.
Which actual kit in Beastgrave is it?
This is the Beastgrave. I can't read it from here. The Worm Spat. Yeah, it's the Worm Spat apparently. I don't know. But they do have some very nice models in that kit.
The entire Beastgrave Underworlds or whatever it is range. I've got some lovely models in there. I've got a lot of interesting choices.
They all look like individual characters,
Yeah.
rather than a unit, and I like that.
I think that game's more sort of your thing, rather than big battle games.
Yeah, you reckon?
Yeah, a couple of models.
It is a really cool model. I've been enjoying him quite a bit. It's got lots of interesting surfaces for me to work with and try different techniques on. Starting with a bright colour, going down to walnut and adding a little bit of the leather in there, and eventually leather, a little bit of black, and which I said I wasn't going to do anymore, but for this it seems to work okay. Go back the opposite way with a tiny bit of walnut and white. Tiniest bit of the off-white at the top. And I was blending these colours on the model. Slowly getting the knack of this technique.
Yeah, like I said, the entire Beastgrave or Underworlds range, all the models have got loads of character. So I've got a mate who loves night goblins. And I think he bought himself the set because he was playing, wanting to do a night goblin army, and he got that cool looking troll for it.
Which troll?
One of the Beastgrave kits has got a really cool troll.
I think another one. Did it win a golden demon once?
Probably, because it is one of the nicer kits.
I think someone painted it in pink. Is that one with the mushrooms on the base?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And his head.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
Really, really nice model.
Yeah. Pulled a bit of the pale paint off. People keep popping in and out today.
Yeah,
it's not too bad for our third live stream.
Yeah, I think we're doing well. good to see it.
Aye.
It's nice that we've got we've had at least one person every day have a bit of a chat with us.
Yeah. We actually enjoy having a chat with people. I blended that out too much. The glue and spit gets.
Boom Spygate, yeah. It's the name of the nightclub in Faction.
Ah,
Remember that Loon King model I did?
yes, he was a cool model.
Yeah, he's like their faction leader.
Ah,
Are you going to be looking into Old World? I'm really looking forward to it because I want to get Bretonian's full heraldry army, all the bells and whistles. I'm really looking forward to it.
yep. I might knock the camera again. Welcome to the live stream. This is Earthquake Cam even. Can't even speak today. There's some more brighter colours in there. How's that cloth looking?
That looks pretty solid.
I don't think the highlights and the depth are working as well as they could. Back to the brown leather. Walnut to go upwards. So those two blend. A little bit of the off-white. And then a tiny bit of black down near the bottom. Blend those colours out. I haven't tried layering washes into this yet. Just been trying to get the brush technique down.
I think that'll change the techniques at its fundamental level.
Yeah.
That's the way they move around. but I think it is definitely going to be a useful thing to experiment with.
Yeah, I'm trying not to do too many techniques at once. I'm going to learn this technique, then blend it and make it my own style.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Because I need the fundamentals to be right, otherwise I'll just end up making a mess. So, tiny bit of walnut, a little bit of white, and then put that on a wet surface at the top.
Yeah, because it's the sequence of what you put things in on that is much more important than other styles, isn't it?
Yeah, whether you put the white in the top of the brush or underneath, that's definitely a contributing factor. But it's such a simple little thing, it's easy to overlook when you're adding paint to your brush.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm slowly getting there with this. Well, I say that, I'm getting a result I'm kind of happy with. That's something, it's a step in the right direction. But doing these sort of techniques, you got to rethink your entire colour palette as you're blending the models, and you're blending the paint together on the model. So you need to know exactly what colour it's going to make before you apply it.
Yeah. Because this section's gone, I know what you mean, because this has gone completely the wrong colour. Much more brown than I wanted it to be.
You're still doing the non-metallic armour.
Yep. I've already started, so I may as well do it.
So it's looking good.
I want to be proud of this bottle when I'm done.
It's usually the goal, unless it's just something you're mucking around with. Problem I've always had with painting and never being happy with my paint results is because the second you finish the project, you've learned, so you can immediately do better. So it's substandard. I get caught in that infinite loop of like, that's not good enough, on to the next model.
Yeah. So I'm going to be like that when I look at Abaddon now. Because
You're going to look back
and go, well, his non-metallic trim isn't as good as it should be now. And I've been meaning to go back to it anyway.
Which one? You've got two Abaddons.
The actual Abaddon what I painted up.
The one you painted up as Abaddon.
No, I did that for a competition, didn't I?
I can't remember.
Way back. No, the one I did for myself. So it's Abaddon, but in blue.
Yeah, and I thought you'd done one in blue. I thought you'd done it for your Night Lords.
I had, yeah. But I did non-metallic on his trim.
Oh, yeah.
And I mean, I've always had issue with it, with the non-metallic. It's not good enough. It don't go bright enough. You know what I mean? There's not enough contrast. So I'm going to look at him now and go, well, you know, it's just a quick job to bring it all out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I see what you mean. So getting some patchy results on this. But the whole concept of this is to just paint it once and it be finished. But I've been doing this technique for only a few days, really. Getting the right amount of paint for the loaded brush is also a technique in itself. take a break from this in a minute and go back to the
Pony.
weird bike. Yeah, I mentioned the washers just to go over things to blend them slightly together at the moment because I don't have the skill set to get the result that I want. That's starting to look alright though, I think. It's defined enough. From a distance, it's not competition worthy, but tabletop.
Yeah.
That bit of cloak's done for tabletop. Oh, his tyres are taking forever to dry. Now for something completely different. Okay. A little bit of pink. Must remember to soap my brushes when I'm finished. Putting a bit of pink on these hearts to make them look a bit more 3D.
The fact that you're saying that.
This is day 3 of the live stream. Things are going to get weirder in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah. Especially once we settle in.
Now once we're fully comfy,
Yeah.
hold on to your brains, it's going to be a bumpy ride. The smoothness of the paint job on that flat surface I'm not 100% with. It's only second attempt at freehand though. First one, what was the first one? Was this one? This model was also painted with the loaded brush technique as well. I think I get better definition now. And that skull, took what, 5 minutes?
I do like the ghost, what you did.
The ghost?
Yeah.
Oh, the thing on the cloak.
Mm.
On my desk I can see the progression of the technique slowly, bit by bit. I need to start fading out these clouds a little bit so it's not just clouds all over the background.
Turn them into clowns.
Ooh. No, the clowns can stay as a separate project.
No, that's not really a project, it's just derping about, innit?
Oh, I meant the actual clown project I was on about.
Oh, yeah, I know.
undergoing.
But you're going to need to practice.
Yeah, but when it comes to those clowns, it's doing the clown paint on small faces. That'll be the challenge there. Could dig out a bunch of random heads and start painting those.
Juggalo Guardsman. Cause.
Why not?
Yeah.
I do like the concept though. We were on about the other day, Slanesh Imperial Guard Army. The Circus of Excess.
I just think you'd be better off just doing it as gangers. 'Cause
Probably.
at least that way there's a chance of it actually materialising.
It'd be great if armies just actually materialised.
It'd put us out of business though. And I'd get into serious debt rapidly.
If you could just materialise things, you wouldn't have to pay, so therefore you would just be drowning in plastic.
I'd be drowning in bloody night lords. So did you start your new army? No. What did you do? Got more night lords. But why?
I got a new regiment of Night Lords.
I'll not be happy until I've got a full legion,
You will have it where you're going on.
mate. I'm just a magpie for all things night lords.
You are. I think I've got some ideas for his armour.
Oh.
You'll see. If I can get it to work. Might give me an opportunity as well to try some of the blending on the model.
Slanesh, My Little Pony Thing Marines.
Don't tempt me.
At least it'd be a low model count army.
True.
Unless you want to do custodies, in which case it's even lower. I think
No, I
that-
should use the Imperial Guard Horsemen. I can't remember what they're called, but they
Attila
got
Rough
horsemen.
Riders.
Yeah, but then give all the horses like proper long manes and tails and paint them all that colour. You started this. You can't bail now.
I don't know how to think about that. Actually using actual horses. It would be particularly abhorrent if it's My Little Pony themed custodies.
This is better than painting on gold. Custodians has got such a small model count though. You could probably do one for each of the characters.
The cheapest army you get.
Yeah. Because all your points are in a few models.
Yeah.
Yes. Right. Move the back in 5 minutes as I'm still here. I keep forgetting to do that. Well, 7 people on Instagram liked that photo. It's weirdness. That's the thing, I'll get bored of this and then I'll have no idea what I'm painting the next day. Guess I'll put more swirls on my clouds. I keep getting all my techniques messed up now. So I'll use like the consistency of a paint for a different technique and then use the brush technique for something else and end up with a mess.
Blendy. Blend, then layer, then blend some more, then layer some more.
In the grim, dark future, there is only blending.
Yeah. Apparently, I'm hungry.
I like how your body reports that to you.
So, I never noticed, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, put food in me. I would like to, but I can't right now.
It's not the same colour as the other bit. Close. Add a little bit more walnut. the intensity of the colour is a lot more important with this technique than it is with the Games Workshop blend.
Mm-hmm.
Some colours just don't blend properly together due to the intensity of the colour rather than the shade.
Yeah, yeah.
More things I need to learn.
Do 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 do.
Moving along to the next bit. I think one of the things that frustrates me about trying to do the cloak or anything fabric like this is I was good at fabric the way I was doing it before. It was like a step backwards almost. A little bit of the black. Really just takes the colour out of it.
Oh, it does.
The black. But sometimes that's what you want. I'm kind of drifting off camera now.
Well, we've got no Hollywood watch viewers today. We may as well turn it off.
Yeah, I mean it's coming to that time at like 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
Well, I think we just call that a day then. Oh, I'm kind of happy with the way that's coming. It stands out enough, doesn't it? From a distance. Right, and then I shall click end stream and we'll catch you guys Monday, hopefully with better imagery.